Outcast come to you live worldwide from Studio 1A here, deep down in the South is where we are. I am your host, Gentry Tomas. I'm surrounded by the Outcast crew. It is Thanksgiving Eve, and everybody is ready for a little turkey. Some jive turkey. What's going on, Memphis? How you doing? Happy holidays.
What's the business, man? What's crack-a-lacking? Doing it.
What's that jersey you're wearing today?
Oh, this is my man, Rod Smart, or He Hate Me.
And that was the XFL, right?
Yep, it's the first one.
That's fun.
Shout out to
Las
Memphis.
Vegas.
Shout out.
No, no.
All right, shout out to Ramo. Ramo, let's hear from Ramo. How you doing? Let me see Ramo on the screen, please.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
There.
Ron Brown.
There he is.
Ron Brown.
How you doing, Ray?
Doing good, fam. How about yourself?
Yeah, fam.
Yep.
You're a fam guy, huh?
Yeah, big time fam.
Fam.
I'm ready to make some fried turkey for tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good, fam.
Sounds good, fam.
Appreciate it.
It's back, fam.
Let's go to
Hi, fam.
fam, my fam, Tomcat.
Fam, yeah.
Fam. What's up, fam?
Fam from a different
all right,
fam.
we're done with the fam.
Oh,
Damn it.
It's good to see you, Tomcat.
Thank you.
Is that a
Fam.
Native American on your hat?
What? It's an American Indian.
there's no such
From
thing.
America.
Dick.
That's Chief Wahoo.
America. The American Indian.
That's right. From right here in America. The American kind.
This episode of Outcast Podcast is being brought to you by Manscaped. We'll tell you more about Manscaped coming up, and maybe you can take somebody off your holiday list by getting them something from Manscaped.
Feels nice.
It is the holiday season. I'd like to ask the Outcast what they'll be doing for Thanksgiving, and also I'd like to know, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side? We will start with the guy that looks like he eats the most, which would be Ramo.
You're a dick.
He kind of
But I probably do. That's all right. Fuck y'all.
I can't
Ray.
help it if I laugh.
Y'all
Ray,
can blow me.
what is
Funny.
you're a
I
good?
probably get the most pussy too, so
Yeah.
fuck
yeah.
off.
I'll tell you this.
that.
Let me give Ray his props. By the way, I want to tell you this about Ray.
He can eat a lot.
Well,
A lot of pussy. No.
no. He is faster than he looks. I'll tell you
That's
that.
true.
He's faster.
At eating.
Hey, his daughter-in-law even said it out loud,
Yeah.
so it's a fact.
No, that's
Yes.
true.
He is fast. He's fast for a,
Bigger, older, fatter guy.
he's a
That's
good,
how he got here. He outswam everybody else.
I did.
Quick.
Goddamn
The
right,
boat didn't catch him.
jackass.
No, sorry.
I'm
That was an immigration joke.
I'm Puerto Rican.
So what
I'm
is
an American
What's your
citizen.
plans, Ray, for the holiday season?
Well, owning your own house and stuff, and having a family of your own, you tend to do holidays like this in your own house, especially when you got a whole brood. So definitely gonna have some of the kids over, and my sister-in-law and her family's coming over.
Do you
so
cook?
we're gonna have
Is
a
there,
brood.
is there like a
yeah.
specialty that you do in the kitchen?
I fried a turkey, and then my wife and them, they cook all the sides and stuff like that.
Oh.
yeah.
Dang.
But I'll probably
This
end
is
up making
messed
the.
up.
This is turkey
Killing-
violence.
What the
man.
hell?
turkeys.
I cut my
Oh,
turkey's
man,
throat,
that's
get whack,
intense.
and drain the blood and make sausage. No, I'm lying. That's what you do to a pig.
Yeah, you do.
That's what you do to a pig.
Now-
not
It's
Yeah,
like
turkey
showing
sausage.
slow-mo turkey deaths.
no, but
What's wrong with you guys? in
I
this
mean,
country?
I typically make my arroz con gandules.
Uh-oh.
That's my dish.
Say it again.
Arroz con
What
gandules.
the hell is that?
That's
Yeah,
Puerto
baby.
Rican rice. It's like yellow rice with green pigeon peas.
Sounds good.
Mm.
Sounds
It's
a
fire-
Rocco
it's
con
fire as
good.
fuck. It's fire as fuck.
Now, Memphis,
Fuego.
what will you be
Fuego.
doing
Yeah.
for what will you be doing for Thanksgiving?
Chilling, man. Kicking it. The wife gonna cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna burn out because I'm doing a Friendsgiving party.
Nice.
What is that? What is it called? A Friendsgiving party?
Friendsgiving, yes.
Friendsgiving for other friends,
Yeah,
their
people.
penis.
So,
Oh.
well, I don't know. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
What the
That's all
fuck?
you gotta do. But just people that don't like have family or people don't want to be bothered with their family. Everybody just like to kick it.
I get that.
Now
You
you
know,
you
so,
did say
yeah.
before the show that this party was going to be just friends, not family, because there's a lot of families out there that are feuding
Yeah.
this Thanksgiving. What
Yeah.
are they feuding
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, people still staying about the election, and motherfuckers like took it for real, like for real. And motherfuckers like, okay, if it's like that, then fuck y'all. You ain't seeing your grandkids.
Now-
I ain't
now-
coming home. It's
Now, since TK voted for Donald Trump, if he invited you to his Thanksgiving dinner,
Mhm.
would you show up to his dinner just because he voted for Trump? Would you still show up?
well,
No, because he doesn't season his food.
I was like, first off, TK
He's
don't
white,
cook
you know,
anyway.
Nobody would. Yeah.
First off, he don't cook.
What's he gonna make? Bolognese?
Right.
But I guess it would be no because that's the point of it, right?
Like,
You are
No, I'm not.
you
no,
are-
I'm not doing it. I'm not going because of that.
not hanging around with Trumpers or people who voted for Trump.
So
If
you-
I
Even
can-
if they're your family.
Even if I can avoid them, then yeah.
But I wouldn't not do that. Like most of my family is lefties, and I love them all. I don't care. And the crazy thing is, though, my lefty aunt that lives in Greenwich Village, they call her the Sage of Greenwich Village. She said she was going to vote for Trump this year, which is wild. I'm not sure if she did or not. But I always love them. They're crazy as shit. And when my family gets together up in Maryland, a lot of the people in Maryland are very far right. You know, they're farmers and shit. And, you know, they squabble. One of my aunts even punched my aunt from the city.
Crazy.
Pow.
Wow, right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser, right in the kitchen.
Wow, right in the kisser.
But it's family, though. You know, we love each other.
I did everything right.
So,
really.
so there's going to
Not
be
really.
some Thanksgivings, I guess, that don't take place because
stupid.
one side voted for Biden,
That's stupid.
or I guess Kamala, and the
happening.
other side voted for Trump.
It is. But
I think families need to come together, put all their political opinions to the side, and enjoy a nice holiday together.
Well, I respect whatever your family decide to do. I respect you. Free to do what the fuck you want.
What about you, Ramo? Do you get politics going at the?
Not really. I know my sister-in-law and her husband are probably Trumpers like a motherfucker, but I mean, we don't. You know, it's whatever,
They
man.
come with the
Like,
flag on the car and shit.
big ass fucking Confederate flag, and they wear
You
the
allow
white.
it.
They wear the white hoods and shit. It's-
like,
Nuh-uh.
well,
the
you stop
Klan
playing.
fucking meeting in the
Stop
backyard
playing.
before they come inside. They burn a cross. It's fucked up, bro.
They're eating the pets.
That's your
That's
family.
a lie. That's a lie.
That's Trump
Yeah, I'm like,
supporters.
he's
That's your family.
Oh,
That's
no.
Trump supporters. Yeah, well, it's my wife's sister.
Your wife's
And her
sister
husband,
and her
yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
They must not watch.
No,
the show.
they're nothing. They're definitely not. No, they're nothing like that. No, it's cool. We don't even discuss that shit. Like it's
course
not
not.
even a topic. Because here's the
But it
thing.
gets uncomfortable if you do.
Well, and here's the thing. Like I come up, I guess in my family, the way I was raised, is we didn't talk about our politics. Like that was your own personal belief and thing, and you used your own thought processes to try to figure out who's going to work best for you, and you vote for whoever the fuck you want to, and it's nobody else's business.
Yeah, in
Like-
our household, because everybody was more concerned about what record was being played, who was playing on the TV. We was kicking it like
Yeah, yeah, we
Nobody gave
just
a,
hang out.
like,
Yeah,
nobody gave a
it
shit.
doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah.
Look, and agreeing with
Yeah.
you, I say it wasn't until about the Iraq War that I really remember paying attention to politics like hardcore. After like 9/11, for sure, that's when politics
That's a
started
big one.
seeming to be
Yeah.
everywhere.
I think a lot of people
And
do.
more so once the 2016 election happened with Donald Trump,
Yeah.
then politics was just in everything.
I'm
you
not
know.
president right now.
Because you got freaking caught up in
Well, I think it was
freaking. They
way before
brainwashed
him.
you.
It was before him, but
Fox News, they brainwashed
Fox
you.
News.
Now, Tomcat, what's your
Fox News.
favorite Thanksgiving side of all sides?
I'm gonna have to go with the dressing. Some people call it, but I call it stuffing. Sorry.
Yeah, stovetop stuffing.
The dressing.
And I don't think you make it in the bird.
Did you
cook it
No,
outside?
you
of
cook
the
it
bird.
outside. Did you hear the
Put
joke
some of it.
that
You put some of it in there.
Chappelle told about stovetop stuffing?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, they come over.
We
yeah.
go to his kids at the
That's
white kids'
hilarious.
friend's
that was
house.
a good joke.
We
No,
don't
but
have
you
Dried,
put,
stovetop, dried up.
Yeah, you can put this. You
No.
can put some of it in the turkey and make it in the turkey because you
After
make
it's
it.
done,
You put like
yeah.
around. At least how we do it, we'll put it around the turkey and put some in and all the goods. Whoo, man, that the dressing. TK, I'm with you on that, bro. But that and the cranberry sauce for me, but not the one with the fucking cranberries. That shit's weird. Like, give me the ocean spray. I know it ain't good for you, but that's the one time I cheat.
Yes, I agree
that
with you.
shit is fucking phenomenal.
The canned
Yeah,
shit
I
is
got
the
one
best.
for you,
Yeah.
Memphis.
Hell yeah.
Memphis, how about
Oh,
sweet
jeez,
potato
turkey's getting taken
casserole? Sweet potato
Yes.
casserole or green bean casserole?
No
green bean casserole.
I
No,
can't
don't
do green beans.
casseroles.
No, I like
don't
it.
do
Oh, yes.
casseroles.
I don't like
Green
green
bean.
beans.
No, I
Green
don't
bean
do-
casserole's
I'll
fire.
Stay away from them.
What
Sure.
about mac
I
and
know a lot of
cheese?
people
When
like
you
it.
see mac
Oh,
and
yeah.
cheese, we're all
If it's
going.
baked mac and cheese,
Always.
If it's baked,
Real. It's got to be
man.
homemade, real
Yeah,
shit.
you got to make the. Oh man, I made one
and
time.
you got to
I
have
was-
the
you gotta
breadcrumbs
layer it.
on top.
Yep, you got to layer it right.
These
man,
turkeys are getting
look.
taken out. I saw a
Boy,
video last
Jeez.
night about a woman that was very angry at her daughter because she had put cream cheese in the mac and cheese. I guess they didn't like that. She saw it on TikTok. And the
That
lady-
is fire.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Cream
no,
cheese,
but no,
yes.
you don't go against the. You
Or
don't
sour cream too.
No,
you
you
can put
don't
sour
go
cream in
against
it.
the,
Oh
Yeah, this lady was pissed because she's saying
It's
don't
fire.
go
She-
experimenting on Thanksgiving with the
Yeah, hell
Thanksgiving
no,
mac
you-
and cheese.
listen.
Dude, the mac and cheese is fire. when it's
Listen, you
like
get
that.
kicked out the kitchen for that shit.
That's
like
true.
you know, on
But if it's good,
Thanksgiving
it's good.
and Christmas, you do not F around with. If it's a family style way how the food's made, that shit is traditional. You don't fuck with that.
What about ketchup on your mac and cheese?
Ew,
You guys
gross,
never tried that?
disgusting. Who would
All
do
right, man.
that?
You'll get it.
That's good stuff,
that's
man.
just not good.
I recommend just a sprinkle of it and then mix it up.
I've never smoked weed that good.
All right, well, one thing we can all agree on Thanksgiving is football, baby.
Yes,
we all like to
sir.
watch
Football.
football on Thanksgiving.
I don't know how much we like watching it this year.
Well, it depends.
Well, I mean, because your team suck. I know
It
mine
does.
does.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I watched y'all the other day, man. Y'all is kind of sorry, though.
Let's take a look at the schedule
Our
of
coach is
games.
trash.
This is what's on the menu for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, look.
They're going to kick it off 12:30 p.m. on CBS, live from Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. The Detroit Lions will take on the Bears.
The Bears.
Detroit, it looks like they're poised for a Super Bowl run. Who picked Detroit?
Right here,
Rainbow
baby.
did.
Rainbow, man, you've been winning a lot of the contests when it comes to that. After
I'm lucky.
after the Lions Bears game, we go to Dallas.
Sorry ass Cowboys.
The Big D, where the New York. This could be the worst game of the day, probably. The Giants at the Cowboys at 4:30 on Fox.
Didn't they just release their quarterback,
Who?
the Giants?
Yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
Jones.
He was first round pick too.
Hey,
Wasn't
isn't Dak hurt?
he? That guy? Yeah, I think he out for the season. I believe. I
He
ain't
is.
watched a whole lot.
That
yet.
other
Oh,
quarterback
man.
that was backup was doing okay though. For
Was
Dak.
he?
Yeah.
Was he?
And
Man, they
the
garbage.
night game, a few years back they started doing a night game, so there's 3 games. The third game is going to be the Green Bay Packers
Dolphins got that
on
one.
the frozen
Dolphins.
tundra.
But if they got to play up where it's cold, I don't know.
Oh, it's
but,
cold as hell in Green Bay right
but,
now.
Dolphins.
It's not that
but I
cold.
like the Dolphins.
Well, shit.
Sorry.
Not as cold as
Dolphins
it's going to be in
at
December.
Green Bay.
Hold on a second.
8:20 on NBC.
Hold on one second.
Ooh.
Listen. I'm going to look at what the temperature going to be because
Yeah,
Rainbow
let's see.
said it ain't going to be cold.
Not
up
that
there.
cold. Not that. I don't think.
In
Not yet.
Wisconsin, it's
Let's say
November. dude.
November. Yeah,
What the
it'll be
fuck are you
chilly,
talking about?
but in December, January,
November
it's
too?
way cold.
So you think it's not cold in Wisconsin?
I don't
in
know
November?
if it's that cold.
What the? You from goddamn Indiana?
I know, but
state.
it's still not that cold.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
he
it could-
lying.
30s. I mean, like
He lying out
30s,
his ass.
30s,
Might
20s.
get down in the 20s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's cold. Motherfucker,
But
that's
when you're on the
cold.
football field, that's probably good, like not bad weather
No, it is
compared
not.
to what
It's
it what
cold
it's
as
been
fuck.
to in fucking.
You on
in,
the damn field? It's cold
in
as
the
fuck.
frozen tundra, dude. They've had like way below 0 fucking temperatures. Trust me, this will not be a terrible game compared to maybe
Most-
a game they have there in 3 weeks.
Florida teams, they all suck
That's true. That's true.
when they got to play in
That
cold
is
weather.
true.
Every last sport, they
Right
suck.
there, you won't get no argument
So
from me.
Green Bay gonna whoop their ass. They
It's
better
possible.
whoop their ass. They
It's
better mop
possible.
their ass up. You better bet the over on that.
That's possible.
All right, this episode of the Outcast Podcast being brought to you by Manscaped. If you want to be a man's man on football Thanksgiving, you want to get that Chairman Pro package from Manscaped. Trust me, it's like Rudolph for your face, guiding you to a smooth, irritation-free shave. You can head over to manscaped.com and join the over 11 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped. All you have to do is use our code OUTCAST and get 20% off plus free shipping, and they got deals on there for 25% off as well. Get the Chairman Pro. It's armed with not 1 but 2 interchangeable skin-safe blades. Make sure you go to manscaped.com and use our code OUTCAST.
I have the lawnmower, and it is awesome. I just get down there and go to town. I don't even worry about it cutting or shredding my nads or nothing, man.
I need to get one. I need to
Clean
get
that
one.
up.
Don't jack. It don't catch no part of your nutsack.
All right, I said clean it up. Not
Good to
make it
go.
worse.
Hey, real quick though. So tomorrow the temperature in Green Bay, the high is gonna be 30, the low is 22.
That is pretty cold.
So it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
told
cold.
you it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
dog.
All the home
pretty
teams
cold.
in all 3 games are favored. So the Lions are favored. The
100%
Cowboys are
they should
favored. I'm
be.
surprised the Cowboys are favored.
Well, the
against
Dolphins are
Giants.
going to win, so let me tell you that.
And Green Bay is favored against the Dolphins. But enjoy the football. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm wondering who's going to have the better Thanksgiving. Will it be Drake or will it be Kendrick Lamar?
You were wondering that, eh?
Yeah, I was. Pondering that.
I wasn't.
Drake.
I already know who it is.
You know who's going to have the better Thanksgiving, you think?
Kendrick,
Oh,
and that weird
What is going
shit,
on?
That is despicable.
Who did that?
I don't know who did
Memphis
that.
drew
Well,
that.
I'm nice with that, but not like that, man. I wouldn't. Nope.
For those of you that are just listening to the audio version of the show, you should head over to YouTube or Facebook or Twitch where We're live on those platforms, and you can see the videos. But yeah, Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah, Kendrick gonna have
who's winning this at this point?
In that picture?
Who's winning? You mean who won?
Who's on top?
Like this shit was over in like May. Kendrick kicked his ass. Like it. You know how you can like. We all grew up at a time where we actually heard rap battles. We were like, oh wow, so and so won, or it would be close. This was not even. This was laughable because everybody knew Kendrick was gonna destroy Drake, which he did. But then it gets worse. So Drake is about to put 2 lawsuits out on Universal Music Group, Spotify, Kendrick Lamar, and all these folks because he's saying bots and all this shit was used to and somebody got an email to hype up Not Like Us, right? Meanwhile, the people are like, motherfucker, last time I checked, I pinched myself. I'm real. I'm a real person. When I do my DJ set, sometimes I haven't played Not Like Us in a minute, but I'll play that shit tomorrow, and I guarantee you the room would just fucking go crazy. That song had left the charts, and as of last night, the people brought it back in the top 5.
So why is Drake suing? Because he believes that Kendrick is using bots and fake streams.
Right. Drake is mad because the thing that made Drake for us, because people nowadays get excited over digital sales, which is like not even it. But he has them. And what he's upset, he thought Universal Music Group was supposed to be behind him because he did sign that $400 million deal 2 years ago.
Money.
That's a lot of money. But Kendrick is also on Universal Music Group, and they got wind of the diss track that Kendrick put out, and Drake is mad. So Drake basically was feeling himself, thinking he was him, and the culture was like, no, you're not. And then he said, fuck the culture. So the culture was like, no, fuck you.
It says here Drake went as far as accusing Universal Music Group and Spotify. These violations they're saying could be RICO charges.
Nah,
because the conspiracy between them conspiring together. And we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. We do have a clip from, I believe this is Good Morning America.
Yeah, from Nate Burleson and them. They was talking about it this morning.
Let's roll the tape from the truck. Go ahead, roll.
In time this week, hip-hop superstar Drake says he's taken Universal Music Group to court. His petition claims UMG knew Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, contained defamatory language about Drake's sex life, but released the song anyway and promoted it illegally.
The petition filed in Texas claims UMG knew Lamar's record contained false language accusing Drake of sex offenses, but chose to release it anyway. It also alleges that UMG made, quote, covert payments to a number of platforms, including radio stations, to play and promote Not Like Us without disclosing those payments to listeners. The legal filing specifically mentions iHeartRadio as one possible recipient of UMG's payments.
Look at the
this
comments
latest
there.
filing came less than a day after Drake submitted a related petition in New York alleging UMG and Spotify illegally boosted the streaming numbers for Not Like Us.
So, what do you guys believe? I personally, I'll give you my 2 cents on it. I think they're all using bots and stuff. I mean, to get 1 billion streams, they have these promoters, they call, and getting bots and people to listen to the streams. I think all the labels are probably doing it.
Yeah, I would say watch there's an episode on Vice where they specifically talked about, they did a whole expose on that and how they do it. And it's pretty fucked up. But this thing with Kendrick, bots when the people spoke for this. I mean, this song was played literally around the world, and this is officially the best diss track of all time. Like all
better
time.
than Hit 'Em Up, you think?
That's subjective.
Listen,
no Vaseline.
No one got sued behind a diss track back in the day.
Nobody was a little bitch.
Exactly. Drake is that little bitch that we all know that he is. He bit off more than he could chew. It's like, look, man, it's like if you're going into a professional fight, right? And you talking all this shit and you get hit in the fucking face and you like, oh fuck that, I can't handle it. That's what happened with Drake.
Well, I would say with Drake, this is the one thing with Drake I would say is that he's got $120 million more than Kendrick Lamar.
Who gives a shit? As long as you can take care of your family, it don't matter how much fucking money you got.
Yeah, I think once you hit a certain number,
I think Drake's gonna be fine.
It's kind of I think they all will.
Like
be.
financially, yeah, he's straight. But I'm talking about for his career. That's
a
different story.
I will say this as far as rap battles go. You never heard somebody back in the day, like, instead of responding, come out and, like, sue the other person, like, oh, your lyrics were inaccurate
Right.
about me.
Like, can you imagine if
This is
Jay-Z
misinformation.
sued Nas or vice versa?
Like, dude, just make a diss track back. You got enough money. You don't need to sue him. I mean, I guess he's saying that he's not a sex offender, but I mean, people been doing that in rap diss tracks forever. Like, you're this, you're that. It does not mean it's true. It's a rap diss track.
And he still ain't responded to Pusha T. He still ain't responded to Pusha T.
I do find it a little weak in the sense that it's like, well, don't you want to, like, is it music or is it?
No, Drake.
Yeah. Why are you suing Universal? Obviously, they're cool with it. Get them back.
Yeah, he'll
make a song.
It should make them more money.
Let me ask you guys this: what would you call the male version of a Karen? What would you name him? What would you name him?
Kevin.
A Kevin. He's a Kevin. Oh. Done. Easy. Drake is a fucking Kevin. He's a got. Hey, listen, you two assholes in the back. You better listen. Hashtag this shit. Goddamn right now. Drake is a fucking Kevin. Get that shit going. Right? Because listen, that's our shit. So when that shit take off, that started right here.
All right.
Drake is a Kevin.
We have some
Hashtag it.
breaking news here into the studio. I know some of you ladies might be lonely this holiday season. You may be alone. You lost a loved one. You can always go to betterhelp.com/outcast.
Do it.
If you're really feeling down and out. But I guess some woman, I don't know if we have the footage from the truck, but there is a woman who stuck a candy cane inside of herself and ended up having to be hospitalized. If we could...
she get diabetes?
If we could roll the tape from the truck.
I was just filming a video for my website, and the candy cane literally snapped inside me. I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm gonna have to call the hospital.
This woman's fucking out of her mind.
So this woman, I guess, was on her OnlyFans, and she was pleasuring herself with a candy cane.
As you would, with a giant candy cane like that. I mean,
she must be lonely. And she it broke off inside of her, and she had to go to the hospital.
She gotta be lonely because that thing tight like that to snap a candy cane.
Although you would figure she could just like sit there and wait till it like just disintegrated inside her. It's a candy cane. Like
that's
you just like let her cooch just like lick it.
Or or just have a bunch of guys come over.
Remember the chick we did the thing on that had the gang bang or whatever?
Yeah. What's the world record of a chick getting like ate out the most? Like,
I don't know that. I don't want to know that.
This is kind of a gross topic and disgusting. But I mean, if she's on her OnlyFans putting a candy cane in her wahoo, then I think it's only fair game that we can talk about shit like this, right? Right?
I'm good with
well,
that.
Of course.
Yeah,
and kudos to her for continuing to film. And I hope she like showed her wahoo at some point with the candy cane sticking out, and then the charged like a little bonus extra more on her page to see it.
And she's a liar, dude. It wouldn't get stuck in there.
Turn a frown upside down.
There's forceps. She can do Kegel exercises. I'm sure that'll push it out. Childbirth. They do it all the time.
You seem to know a lot about how to get things out of vaginas, Ramo.
Stick a lot of things in there. I got one of my own.
Well,
Jackass.
Ladies, if you're lonely, try to find something to snuggle up to.
Well,
I know a lot about vaginas. I love them. One in particular, but yeah.
Now, I saw a rumor.
Big
and
fan.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw where they're putting Aunt Jemima back on the syrup bottle. Did you guys hear this?
No,
I didn't until you just said it.
Yeah.
That's random.
She's very happy in that picture.
Now, I saw it on the internet. It says here, go back to the story. Quaker Oats announced Aunt Jemima will return to syrup bottles in 2025. It had the internet all excited.
Corruption!
People couldn't understand why some people didn't understand why they took her off the bottle. Did anybody, any of the Outcasts feel like it was disrespectful to have her on a bottle of syrup?
I don't know too much about it, to be honest with you.
I really don't either. All I'll say is as long as her family, whoever this woman may have been in the past, is being taken care of, getting some money for them using the likeness.
I think it's a cartoon.
Her ancestor.
I'm just kidding.
No,
it's not a real person.
No, I
kidding.
think it was actually.
Maybe it is.
It was somebody who worked in their company years ago. I seen the story. It was a lady that worked there who helped them, and she was like an important person in their company.
It was their aunt.
So much so that
her name was Jemima.
I don't know. Oh, maybe they definitely called her that. And so I'm not sure if that was her actual name, but like the character was positioned at. But
You're making this shit up as you go.
I'm
He
not.
really is. He's like,
dude, I
come on,
seen the
man.
fucking. They haven't watched a documentary on it.
Oh,
It's
no,
on.
no.
It's on like
Looking it up.
Netflix or
I'm
some
look
shit.
it up. Look it
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
TK.
no,
Look it
it's
up.
definitely was a person or something like that, and she did a lot of shit, and they did it for her, and I think her
They probably
family
took-
was
they
being
took
taken
her
care
likeness and shit. So like, oh, we're gonna take.
It
they
says
probably
here
gave her, like,
on the
500
internet that
bucks.
the character Aunt Jemima was based on the 1875 old song called "Old Aunt Jemima" by
It was a song.
by a guy named Billy
Millie.
Kursands, and it was often performed in a by a blackface performer. So maybe
Minstrel
maybe
show.
that's
why. Yeah.
The mammy stereotype, it
Yeah,
says.
fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Ah.
The Aunt Jemima logo was based upon a long-standing racial stereotype of the mammy figure. So, in that sense, I can see why they wanted it
Yeah.
off.
Me too.
And it looks like as we dig deeper to find the truth that she's not coming back to the syrup bottle. But I know people were putting that narrative out on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, the bottle looks weird now. It's just got the space with no face. I don't know if you've seen it.
Well, isn't it like something else that they put there or something?
There's
The
nothing
logo
there.
and
It's just the-
I
nothing?
haven't
it's
had
just
that
the
syrup in-
space.
I don't know if I've
See,
had
I don't
that
know where I
syrup in a
heard
while,
that story
'cause
from. It was obviously
syrup is
bullshit,
fire.
though.
That's
I
one of
thought
my
I
favorite
saw it
syrups.
somewhere.
Now,
think
what
I get-
about Miss Buttersworth? Can we put her up here
Miss
because she's got a
Buttersworth?
solid set of cans on that syrup
And
bottle?
she's made out of the actual
Jeez.
bottle, so you can't really change that because I
Miss
think she
Butterworth,
is the
yeah.
bottle.
She is the bottle. Yeah.
Bring up Miss Buttersworth. I want to take
Yeah,
a
Miss
look at that
Buttersworth.
bottle.
least-
I don't think that
Zoom in
she's
on that.
been. I don't think she's been taken off the shelves.
Remember
Miss
when we was
Buttersworth.
growing up, Miss
I don't think so
Buttersworth,
either.
The bottle was like her. It was like a glass bottle.
Yeah.
It used to be a glass.
It still
bottle.
is, I think.
Is it?
Sometimes, yeah, you can get in that.
I haven't.
It's probably
I-
plastic
The
now.
last
though.
time I bought syrup was at like Aldi's or
Yeah,
some shit.
it didn't have the arm out though.
No, there
That's
she is. Look at
bullshit.
this slut.
That's in the commercial. She sure knows how to lather up those pancakes.
She's definitely like a pilgrim.
Dude, look how good that looks with a fucking glass
Man,
of
I
milk.
can't-
I'm all
I don't
over
know
that
about
shit.
the milk, though.
What?
They're not. They're not
Each
giving
his
her
own.
any cans though. I didn't see any
Probably
cans.
almond milk for me.
Nah, I'm making some OJ or
Look at
something.
that juicy
Fresh-
song playing. I'm juicy.
Fresh,
Fresh
OJ
orange juice is
with
good.
some pancakes.
I just can't with I
and some
I like
turkey
orange juice with
sausages.
like bacon and eggs and toast bread. That's
okay.
it depends on the
Yeah,
breakfast
I
for me.
got you.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Let's-
can go breakfast for dinner right now.
Let's move on to our next topic.
agree.
Looks like Joe Rogan recently had Scott Storch on.
Well, I like
For
Scott
what?
Storch.
And
He did a lot of coke back in the day.
Yeah, a lot
When
of fucking-
yesterday? No,
Yeah.
just kidding. Go ahead.
yeah, of course.
he's the producer that did the Still Dre, the piano intro you
Yep,
hear on
he
that
did
song.
Lean Back,
Lean Back with Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
He's a-
A lot of big songs he came up with the
Huge.
catchy little
Timbaland
hooks.
dissed the shit out of him.
He did.
He-
Everybody did.
Dogged him.
If we could roll the tape from the truck, this is from the latest episode of Joe Rogan, episode 2233 with Scott Storch. They were talking about they're both fans of Trump and how they think it's World War III is on the way. Roll the tape.
I don't know. I just feel safer knowing, like,
Pull this microphone with your face.
I feel safer knowing that Trump is in office.
I do too.
I feel great about it. Like, I just like.
What I
thank
don't
God.
feel safer is right now they're launching missiles into
That's fucked
Russia.
up, yeah.
How are you allowed to do that when you're on the way out? Like the people don't want you to be there anymore. There should be like some sort of a pause for like significant actions that could potentially start World War III. Maybe that would be a good thing that we would like to avoid from a dying former president.
So that's what was said. TK, what do you know about these missiles? I think we briefly spoke about it on last week's show. There's some missiles coming out of Ukraine into Russia.
Yeah, these are called ATACMS. They're long-range missiles, and they can't be launched without United States control. They push the United States people are the ones that do all the targeting and everything. So essentially, it's us firing on Russia. We're essentially at war with Russia now, pseudo, right? So it's dangerous. And I saw a lady that was talking about it on air last night, and she said they have war gamed all of this out, and we are now on the escalation ladder to World War III. Like, this is serious. Like, we are on the uptick. It is tit for tat in a place you don't want to go, and you can't stop it. We're on the escalation ladder now.
Well, I guess we'll find out what ends up happening.
How y'all Thanksgiving gonna be?
Yeah.
Now nothing is set in stone, and everything
I
can
don't
be
see it. I don't see
everything
it.
can be fixed. But we're
man.
close. We're definitely closer than we've ever been to World War
I
III
don't see
right
it.
now.
I don't
Sorry.
see it. I think Putin's just talking shit because he's getting his ass kicked by a little country.
Ukraine is
And
kicking his ass.
You know that Germany and the two European nations are talking about sending troops there now. Like Europe is mobilizing.
Well, because fucking he's Putin's trying to employ North Korea and fucking other fucking people, Iran as well. So it's like You know what I'm saying? They're just positioning themselves. They're trying to act like they got something going on, but they really ain't got shit going on, dude, because the other armies are going to fucking really way over fucking power them, and their fucking countries are broke right now. They spent all their money on this fucking stupid military shit that half of it probably don't even work. They've never even tested it.
Let's hear from another angle. We have former heavyweight champion, I believe Klitschko is.
Vitaly Klitschko. He called out Joe Rogan.
He said a few words. Let's roll that tape from the truck.
Joe Rogan, I listened to your latest podcast. I'm sending you this video to let you know that I disagree. You talk about these American weapons being sent to Ukraine, which you believe will lead to the Third World War. Let me tell you that you're repeating Russian propaganda.
Exactly.
Putin's Russia is in trouble.
From the guy that sounds like a Russian.
To scare you and people like you. His war was supposed to last 3 days. It has lasted 3 years, thanks to the heroism and sacrifice of us Ukrainians. So you're using the only weapon that Putin really intends to use, propaganda. And this weapon really weakens our democracies.
I'll decide what propaganda is. Thanks. You can decide yourself, buddy. This guy from over there in Ukraine is not going to tell me.
Facts are facts.
Well, the thing is, he can say that because he is actually on the front lines.
Facts are facts.
He's on the front line.
Whatever you think.
I was trying to say something. Can I say something?
Yeah, you said it.
No, I didn't say it.
What did you say?
Go ahead, TK. The floor is yours.
Because y'all were about to take off, but I wanted to say something. I was going to say, you have a right to say that if somebody attacks with long-range weapons, they're escalating. You don't have to be on the front lines to see that escalation is happening.
Right. Well,
you don't have to be out there fighting.
If Putin
that is the chicken hawk argument. It's been made a million times.
Okay, here's
Putin never invaded Ukraine, then
there you go. There you go. If you come into my motherfucking country,
if somebody butts were asses and sluts, we'd all have a great Christmas. But it ain't.
When somebody came to America and tried some shit over here, we went over there and fucked them up. It was called the end of World War II. All right. Look at the fuck up. You should have paid attention in school, all right? That's what the fuck happens when you fuck with people. They should have left them alone.
You got some foul mouth over there.
Sorry, but it's true.
Hey, you guys are triggered by everything, which is why we barely can talk about anything on this show.
I'm not triggered. I'm just trying to tell you.
That's not triggered. It's
the truth.
It's
the truth.
That is
what is the truth?
That if somebody fucks with your country, you have every right to tell them to go fuck themselves and push them back into their own.
Like Israel.
Well,
okay, but then you don't take over fucking their town and fucking kill innocent people either.
I'm just messing with you guys.
Like, there's a difference.
All right, it's now time for Tomcat's
time for the news.
Not so good news being brought to you by Manscaped.
I love him.
I love you, buddy.
Go to manscaped.com and use the code OUTCAST when you check out and save some money this holiday season. Tomcat, take it away and tell us what you got.
November 27th, the day before Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. Back in the day, 1924, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade had its first televised parade, and you might ask, why was it the day before Thanksgiving? But initially, they thought that it would be better to have it the day before.
Sure.
So that scheduling, people would want to be home. Right. And they didn't have TVs back then. So it was a live event. So people would come out to the parade initially. And then when they got TVs, they moved it to Thanksgiving Day, which is pretty cool. And also,
it is.
Yep. 1927, the Grand Canyon National Park was established. 1965, the first Charlie Brown Thanksgiving airs on TV, which I love. 1971, the D.B. Cooper hijacking. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
That is an unidentified man known as D.B. Cooper. There was a hijack. He hijacked a Boeing 727 airliner en route from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington. He extorted $200,000 in ransom money before parachuting out of the plane somewhere over the rugged wilderness of Washington state. Cooper's true identity and fate remain a mystery to this day, making it one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in U.S. history. That was 1971. It is National Kraft Jerky Day, National Bavarian Cream Pie Day, and National Jukebox Day.
Nice.
My first story, he was about to escape, but he must have forgot his cape. This is a crazy story about a man.
You got video?
Wanted on multiple charges, was arrested after an intense police chase in Miami-Dade that was caught on camera. The incident unfolded Wednesday afternoon when officials in Homestead. Security.
Is now behind bars after an intense police chase in Miami was caught on camera. Take a look.
Oh my God! He's hitting more.
He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Police said multiple vehicles were damaged before Prater finally stopped and was taken into custody. Records show Prater was on probation for a 2023 burglary already.
That guy's kind of old to be doing stupid shit like that, isn't he?
Yeah, like the old man just got out of the car. I don't know if he's the one driving.
The guy's still. Oh,
side.
okay. So that must have been like his kid or something. That's fucked up. Look at him, jackass. Always a white truck.
I'm surprised he didn't get shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm fucking with you, Gentry.
He was out on bail, and then the injustice system continues to fail. This is a crazy story. New York, Ramon Rivera, the man accused of killing 3 people in a stabbing rampage in New York City, was due in court Friday.
Yeah?
This is him preparing for his stabbing rampage in this video if you're watching on YouTube. And there's nothing bad in this, but this is him calmly getting ready and putting on his shirt, and then he pulls out the big-ass knife that he attacks people with. He killed 3 people. He's been held without bail since his arrest on Monday. Prosecutors say he is homeless and no stranger to the criminal justice system.
Crazy.
He was arrested previously in New York 8 times, New York and New Jersey 8 times over the last year.
He shouldn't be out of jail.
Yep. Most recently pleading guilty to attempted assault in September. He was released from Rikers.
He's put on gloves and shit.
Yeah, watch how he just right before he cut it off, watch how this knife he pulls out of there. I mean, this thing is just no joke.
Like a Crocodile Dundee type knife?
Oh, yeah, that ain't a knife. This is a knife, unfortunately, for these people that he attacks.
He's got a little girly backpack, though, like a little purple backpack.
It's always the ones with
it's
purple
not very
backpack
tough.
Gentry. Yep, terrible. They got to get that together up there in New York. All right, next story. Fish hop out the pan to meet the real Aquaman. Have you guys heard of Omar Odavi?
Yeah.
Omar Odavi is like the real live Aquaman of sorts. For whatever reason, he attracts sea life, as you can see.
Oh.
He's sitting on this chair. That's him sitting there, and all these sharks and stingrays come up to him. They had a person sit on the chair before him, and nothing happened. No one came up at all. And anytime he goes in the ocean or swims, there are multiple videos. You can check it out. His name again is Omar Odavi, and there are multiple videos of him like being in the water, and animals and fish just come flying right up to him. It's pretty wild. Doctors are studying his blood and physiology to figure out if it's something in the iron content of his blood that makes it happen.
Nah, it ain't that.
He eats too much tuna fish.
Aquaman.
He smells like chum.
My eyes looked crazy right there.
Yeah, I bet he won't get his ass back in the water, though.
They called her a fucking dyke, and that's the shit she didn't like. Deltona, Florida. A husband and wife were arrested in Florida on November 19th, accused of attacking a school resource deputy in Deltona Middle School, whom they were meeting to discuss battery charges against their son.
Brattery?
Florida man.
He was a
Florida
brat.
woman.
He was a real brat, a brattery.
He sounds Hispanic.
Oh, he is.
One more time. I have a fucking issue. Don't do that.
Now he disarms her and he takes away her taser as she tries to tase him.
Can't we all just get along?
And she gets up and then pulls out her sidearm and she lets him know.
Well, it's a good thing they did this at school in front of all the kids so they could see what a great example adults are.
Oh, wait, and they talking about disbanding the Board of Education. Oh, boy, look at that. And arming teachers.
He dropped that taser quick.
We're going to see some more of this probably at Black Friday coming up this Friday.
Oh, boy.
I love a good Black Friday fight over a television.
Yes,
Is that the resource officer?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They let him wear plain clothes now.
No, the lady who is attacking him is the resource officer.
Well, I
or
should
who
have
he
known.
is attacking. This farm is filled with bugs to put in Chinese drugs.
What?
Cockroaches are farmed by the millions in China, where they are used in traditional medicines and cosmetics. The cockroach farm houses over 1 billion German cockroaches. Delicious.
What do they do?
They put them in Chinese medicines, and for coughs and respiratory issues, cockroach powder is sometimes used for remedies such as asthma, bronchitis, persistent coughs, digestive problems. Cockroach extracts are sometimes used to help with digestion to treat ulcers. And anti-inflammatory, it is believed to have anti-inflammatory properties, and sometimes it is used for the treatment of skin disorders or injuries and cancer treatments. There are claims Often unproven that the cockroaches have anti-cancer properties, though this is controversial and not widely accepted in modern medicine practices.
Hey, you should let them set up traps at your house, Tom.
And of course, cosmetic products. Some modern Chinese cosmetic products, including skin creams and anti-aging treatments, may contain extracts derived from cockroaches. Yum.
They do all kind of shit out there.
Still want to date that Asian chick? No, just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just messing around. Just kidding.
What a dick.
Old cockroach day. Okay.
Cucaracha.
You American go to space. We make creepy skin face. Next up, scientists in Japan unveiled a human robotic face created from lab-grown, self-healing human skin.
What?
They used living cells, resulting in a 3D facial mold and a 2D skin robot. They say it's a breakthrough for the cosmetic industry. They hope it can help train plastic surgeons and improve their craft. They're making it smile there.
You gonna walk past yourself?
The porn industry is watching intently. Lube that thing up. All right, my last thing is nature is fucking lit. Just don't get bit. My last video is two fun French-speaking dudes and their encounter with a particularly feisty frill-necked lizard as they were hiking in the Australian outback.
I don't know things.
That's a lizard?
Yeah, frill-necked lizard it's called. That thing ain't scared of nothing, bro.
Yeah, they run up on you real quick.
They look like little fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, looks like Jurassic Park.
You gonna scratch your ass up. Look at you. You gonna have to get like 9 shots before you can get on the plane. Dumbass little dude. Boy, you look at him. He gonna bite your ass on your ear. Watch him. Get him. Get him. Bite his ass. Snap on him.
He's not biting him.
Well, he should.
Maybe he wants to have sex with him.
That thing is wild.
Don't they typically do that when they're trying to present to have sex with
He
him?
bit it.
I don't know.
The guy bit its tail.
That thing's flaring up like a herp on your lip. Right
Oh, boy.
Boy.
You know all about that, huh?
Oh,
do,
boy.
actually.
Calm down. Yeah, it's a good thing that thing doesn't spit the stuff the one in
Yeah,
Jurassic Park does.
it's true.
He's out of here.
You see him run? He ran on 2 legs. He's like, I'm out of here. Fuck
He
you guys.
chase him. He gonna run in that damn bush and
Screw
be
you guys,
be
I'm
all
going
kind of shit
home.
and bite him on his ass.
Peace out.
Idiot.
He cartoned them.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Good job.
All
Yeah,
right.
we did.
That's going to do it for this episode of the Outcast Podcast.
Hell yeah, bitch.
It's been a hell of a show today. I think maybe we've come closer together as a team.
Yes,
we did a team building event
We did.
beforehand.
was
Although
fun.
I was the saying of the day is Ramos saying, I think pizza will be lighter than tacos.
It will.
That's a
It
debate.
was.
I think that you will never win.
I think it is.
Pizza is
And
not
real
lighter than
tacos, I don't know about
you
them
mean
little
real tacos?
tacos that you guys eat.
Tacos. He just
Good,
didn't want to. He just didn't want to be
delicious
like. You know, he
tacos.
didn't want to be like.
Look,
Oh,
here's-
tacos.
here's
yeah,
the
'cause
truth.
You know,
Here-
he'd have
you
been
know
like,
what?
nah, he-
Listen.
Yeah, you know that's what he
No,
really
listen.
wanted.
No,
Yeah,
listen.
he
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Mhm.
I don't like going out and eating food that I can make better myself at home. I make good tacos at home.
I'm sure you
I
do.
very rarely go to a restaurant and eat tacos that taste better than mine or my
Well,
wife's
there's some
or
out
my
there be
family's.
like, okay, this is some fire
So,
shit.
pizza,
got a
I
place
can't
for
make
you.
good pizza at home. Downtown House of Pizza, that shit's fire, and I never get it. So you know what? That's where I wanted to go.
And that's going to slow you down on the basketball court.
Bullshit.
You should have went
Lord
tacos.
ass.
Bullshit.
Lord ass. Lord ass.
Lord ass. Lord ass.
I'm gonna block your shit. I'm gonna block your shit. Bye, y'all. Fuck y'all.
Happy gobble gobble, bitches. Gobble gobble gobble.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.